Really good skills. Good awareness from Bennett to kick that away. 5 done. 33 without loss. Have a look at this. It's right in the block hole. Keeps it out and it bounces up and he's searching now. Where are you? Sees it and a big size 10 on it. Away it goes. Outside of the foot. Top skills.
Just in the nick of time. So spin being introduced into the attack, Varun Chakravarti. And he's been consistent as ever. Had by his standards an off game, the last one against South Africa. We'd like to make amends here. What a shot that is. It's gone the distance. Wow.
Well, that's not going to make him feel any better. He was taken for a few runs in the previous game, and the first ball of a new spell. A reverse sweep as well. And that has gone the distance. That's a super shot.
Maru money. Right on the money.
And if you just substitute the U for O, Maro. Maro money. Maro is hit in Hindi.
Just for a moment he's batting right-handed. I think the plan must be don't allow him to get into his rhythm. We saw South Africa trying to do that in the last game they played against India in Chakravarti. So now the field drops back. There's a man at deep backward point. And he goes the other way. It's high in the air and put down. Renko Singh normally is one of the safest fielders. Covered good ground. Never easy when it's into the lights and high in the air. But the standards he sets, he'll be disappointed.
Yes, he will be. This is not an easy catch. He had to run, but he's taken far more difficult ones. Just slipping away.
On for Surya Kumar Yadav, it was almost like he just took it a bit easy at the end. He probably had time to set his feet. Always encourage players to not break their stride, which he didn't do. That keeps your head still. It's almost like he just went, yeah, I've got this, no problems.
That's hit straight up. And good work in the deep. 11 coming off that last over. So at the end of power play, it's 44 for no loss. Seventeen sixes in the Indian innings.
Well, there you are. That's the third one from Abhishek Sharma. And another one from Abhishek Sharma. That's another one. And he was just having fun. And then Ishan Kishan decides to join the party as well. Then what a magnificent shot this from Suryakumar Yadav. Hardik Pandya clobbering one, then another one from Suryakumar Yadav. Then Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya. Bang. Bang. And more bang. Another bang. Bang, bang. 17 sixes. Record for India in a World Cup game. Amazing.
A lot of the players practice this power hitting. On certain days they'll just look to clear boundaries, come to the square in the middle.
Yeah, I think it's almost just trying to find their 100% swing, and it's got a certain pattern to it. Power play was also excellent. Launch phase here. Been really decent for Zimbabwe. Lost a wicket. They've been trying to feel their way for the maximums. Haven't quite been as clean as what we saw India, but in those strikes that Sonny was describing as bang, but there's been a few of them. That one in particular, Rohan Chakravarti, was his first ball and he was clobbered up, reverse hit, and the drop catch there from Rinku Singh. So the last 30 balls, it's been none for 40. That's a huge hill to climb though, 213 for 84 deliveries. That's going to take some striking.
So we're done with power play. 6 overs gone, 44 for no loss, and spin at both ends now. Akshar Patel. Well, didn't play the last game. He's the vice captain of the side, brought back. And rightly so, experienced. Seasoned campaigner. Marumani. Wonder what ideas he'll have against the left arm spinner. That's in the air. Simple catch. Ishan Kishan making no mistake. And Akshar Patel striking with a second delivery.
He uses his height to good effect as Akshar Patel. And you can see he's bowled it at about 87 kilometers per hour. Normally he bowls around the 90s, mid-90s. Slowed it down, given it a bit of air, and that's why the extra bounce. He wasn't quite able to keep that down. Ishan Kishan not wearing the gloves this time. He takes it quite comfortably. The first wicket down for Zimbabwe at 44, and Marumani is gone for 20.
So 44 for 1.
Probably a little full, if anything. Just tries to cut it away, but what's quite funny is it's Ishan Kishan. He threw the ball up there, and Suryakumar Yadav, after the catch was completed, this is in real time, no problems there. As he throws this ball up, Suryakumar Yadav just about gets bombed by the cricket ball.
wide signal. It's a good start, but from Akshar Patel. He's got the experience. He varies his pace nicely. Here again, slower through the air. Just 4 runs of the over and a wicket, 48 for 1.
He was working hard in the nets yesterday. He would have been told yesterday that he would be playing. And you can see it's a conscious effort to bowl a little bit slower, give the ball a little bit more air. You can see that. Normally he likes to, dart the ball in, but taking the pace off the ball.
When you look at the speeds, Ravi, there was a great difference between his slowest and his quickest ball, and I think that's, as a power hitter, what you're trying to have to get used to all the time. So Akshar mixing his pace up, as Sonny mentions, excellent.
Also, because he's tall, he doesn't really have to give the ball a lot of air. The point of release is so high that he's already got a bit of, above the batter's eye line, you could say that. So he's just slowing it up when he's releasing it. Very clever, very, very, over a period of time, he's, added that little bit to his bowling. Where is the line? Just a little bit, maybe 6 inches here, 6 inches off stump, 6 inches middle and leg.
Saw those speeds as well, and typically here in Chennai through these middle stages, the ball does tend to lose a bit of air and it becomes a little tricky to hit. And of course, Zimbabwe going required almost now 16s, and then you're just under so much pressure. So if you're seeing variation as what we saw pretty much every ball from Akshar last over, it's those adjustments that create the doubt, and that's why he's such a cagey and hard bowler to hit.
Just a single. 50 comes up for Zimbabwe. 7.3 overs, still a long, long way to go. Still over 200 runs to get. There's 75 balls remaining.
He was taken for a couple of boundaries in the first over that he bowled, Bumrah. Getting his line, getting his length right, mixing it up.
Swings on the onside, again finding the fielders in the deep at the moment. Already the required rate, slowly but surely getting out of bounds, close to 17 at the moment. It's a late appeal. Sanju Samson says he's heard something.
Well, I heard something in my ear as well from the stump mic. Will he go for it? Yes, he's gone for it.
We have a player review for caught behind. Original decision is not out. Fair delivery. I'm looking at the split screen. Running through. Looks like it's missed the bat. We'll just confirm that with Ultra Edge. Running through. clear gap and no spike. We'll go back to Alex on field and you can stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen.
So not out. It's 51 for one. Akshar Patel continuing. He saw him coming, darted it into his legs.
94 kilometers per hour, that one. Yes, he saw him come down the pitch, so bowled it shorter and quicker.
Is there an advantage, Ravi, in being tall as a spinner?
It will clear long on. Yes, big advantage when it comes to bounce. What he's learned well, it's not easy to toss the ball up from that height. So you've got to vary your pace. There has to be subtle changes, which he's worked on. So the timing of your release of the ball becomes very important. Oh, that's good shot. Quality shot. He's played some really good shots, Bennett.
He's moving away, but at the same time keeping his head pretty still. Not looking to hit the six, just looking to get over that extra cover fielder because there was no protection down there. Very smart padding that.
Again on the bounce to Rinku Singh. Abhishek Sharma not on the field.
We're trying to work out what's happened to him here. It's almost like he's spiked himself or something.
Oh, that's huge. Second six of the over. It's a biggie. 19 coming off it, 70 for one.
Last ball of the over. In the slot. And at a good pace as well. Around 96 kilometers per hour. The previous over he bowled a fair number of deliveries in the 80s, mid-80s. This over, pretty much everything in the 90s.
He's played well. Some really good shots. A couple of good ones against Bumrah as well. 19 of the last over. He's moved to 42 from 27.
He's just having a really good World Cup. His opening combination's been excellent. Sometimes he's the aggressor and other times he just waits. On this occasion, just unleashes on a quality bowler like Akshar Patel. Such a difficult individual to get away and smash.
Yes. The first over that Akshar Patel bowled, he bowled pretty much under the 90 kilometers per hour, slower. The second over he bowled everything in the 90s, medium pace, so maybe it came onto the bat that much easier.
That's up in the air. Two fielders converging. Tilak making no mistake. Ample time. Call loud, ask Hardik to stay back. Myers is the man who has to depart.
Very tricky, isn't it? When you're sitting at almost at 18 runs and over, at some point in time, you've got to pull the trigger. And Myers on this occasion just gets way too deep under the ball. He gets maximum elevation, but no distance whatsoever, and a good tidy catch. Gone for 6, 72 for 2.
So the skipper comes out to the middle, 72 for 2. So looking to go the distance, getting a lot of height, but not the distance.
Nothing really technically wrong other than just catching the ball a fraction early. I was thinking when I was looking at it that his head was actually going back, but it really wasn't. Yeah, well taken from Tilak Varma there. No problems whatsoever. It's always difficult when you get someone in your eye line.
It's a good over. Just 3 runs conceded after 10, 73 for 2.
अच्छा
ओए यार बोल्ड पटेल बहुत अच्छे
Some colour. We love it. Yeah, of all Zimbabwe's batters, Sikandar Raza is one who does have the power, and you do see the skills gap in terms of power hitting. Didn't get a hold of that. An opportunity there for Bennett. He's hit a couple tonight, but India hit 17 sixes in their innings. And right from the outset, you think back to Sanjay Samson as he walks out. The desire to assert himself. Abhishek Sharma went in full flow. But you go down their order. Oh, lucky that doesn't clip leg stump.
Almost like, how doesn't that clip leg stump? It's pitched on the middle stump and still missed one stump outside leg stump even.
Shouts of catch it. Doesn't quite get there. Abhishek Sharma. 7-8 for 2.
We talked about Sikandar Raza. He's got experience here, played for Punjab Kings. Scored the winning runs against the Chennai Super Kings here as well, so player in the Zimbabwe side that has had the experience of this unbelievable crowd. Zimbabwe supporters still charging up on the top of the stands.
Yeah, and it's one thing, I'm talking about this skills gap of, you know, hitting the ball out the ground. Burl is another, is quite capable. But marry that with the attack you're up against. Raza bangs one out the park. Certainly capable of doing it, and that's his first for the night.
Yeah, this is an ability that Raza has built over a period of time. Able to take the attack on from the word go. Again, hanging on the back foot to Varun Chakravarti. Because Varun hits that back of a length that hits the top of the off stump. So hang on the back foot, you can actually take him square off the wicket. And that comes with mental preparation.
I thought South Africa did that really well. They also gave up their stumps, so Rivers, he decided it didn't matter if the stumps were in play, and we know that's what Chakravarti is so good at. They play a lot off the back foot and gave themselves room.
And because he bowls the stump line, when you... Bumrah needs 3 wickets for 500 in internationals. Sikandar 4 runs for 3,000 T20Is. Ryan Burl 57. 2,000 runs. Good stop that from Akshar Patel.
It's a good challenge for Chakravarti, number 1 T20 bowler. Guy that I guess really had his big break being here in Chennai. He's played all different grounds around in Chennai. The last couple of games he's been under a little bit of pressure.
So it was exactly what Sanju was telling Varun. Telling him that he's staying a lot more on the back foot, so pitch the ball up a little. It's clever from Sanju, passing on the information.
Yeah, hedging on a short one and then couldn't quite hoik it to the onside. 87 for 2.
Touched on Chakravarti, and there's been quite a few changes that he's gone about his action. 2021 was the last World Cup. One big change that he's done, he's actually bowled a lot wider from the stumps. He's a lot faster through the crease as well. But I think the most important thing is just his follow through and his action. Just look at that top arm, right back up on the top. Shows that he's actually getting through his crease a lot more and a lot better. And because he's bowling wider, it's allowing him to get a lot more drift as well. And we know his success is being able to hit the stumps and pick up wickets that way.
The big change that happened from 2021 to now is the fact that in 21 he was bowling more side spin, and now it's more overspin.
Oh, couldn't quite get it in the gap. Sikandar Raza. Yeah, talk about him in a bit. Here, finish your point on Varun.
Yeah, if you watch his foot, you can see he's very much on the heel, but more importantly for me, and you think about it from a pace bowler's perspective, when they get that follow through arm a lot higher, you know the energy's through. You can see the energy in the follow through.
Smoked that. Oh, what a shot. Brian Bennett with another half century. Her third 50 of the tournament. And it's a 12th 50 in his T20 international career.
Yes, young man has been very impressive. Backing away to Bumrah. Bumrah following him with the bouncer. His eyes on the ball at all points. Smoked that one out of the ground.
When you look at the Zimbabwe side, Bennett is sort of the next generation player that's coming through. A lot of this team is built around him. Blessing as well. It's been great to see their success on this stage. Guy that moved to South Africa, grew up a lot in terms of playing there, but just allowed to see the best of him in this tournament so far. His challenge obviously is continue to evolve as quickly as he can with the power play. Now seeing finally a 6 in this tournament for him as well.
Yeah, Pommy was complaining about him not hitting 6s. He hit 3 tonight, Pommy.
You'll not hear me complain much, Robin.
I can second that. You are a fair man.
Yeah, he's been good through the tournament. A little earlier, good skills outside of the foot. Awareness. A good reaction time. And now still in there. His 53 tonight is off 36 balls. Actually turning up in this tournament, he had the best strike rate. So the way that he played in Sri Lanka was according to situation and conditions. He was happy to do the job required for the team, and that's a good thing to see. A young guy who's troubleshooting as he goes and doing what he feels is sufficient. I said about the skills gap, and there's also, to kind of make things more difficult, you come up against a Bumrah and Harshdeep and Varun and Hardik and Akshar. That's very tough. And when you're kind of coming up against them for the first time, makes it even more difficult. Slower ball. Doesn't quite hit his mark. 97 for 2.
I look at that skill set and all I think, Pommy, what football team do you support? Keeping an eye on that.
You're asking because you know.
No, I'm just quietly inquiring.
It's a red team in keeping with my colours. .97 for 2. Here's Akshar Patel once again. His final one. Just keeps hiding it away outside that arc. Bennett heavily sort of favouring that leg side. Wow. He's a top fielder, Akshar Patel. Really is all-round player. Goes offside and he'll pick out Ishan Kishan in the deep.
I'll tell you what, this innings from Bennett, coming up against the likes of Bumrah, Arshdeep and Hardik and Varun, will give him omens of confidence. And as he continues to grow in his young career, in the gap he'll get probably a couple. Oh yeah, more than a couple. Oh, that was pretty lackluster. Almost kind of guided that. Now they can go for 4. Shivam Dubey.
Raza nearly got it away. Probably felt it was going away. Just gets a single there. Yeah, thought it was 4, didn't run, ran 1 and didn't give it up. That'll be wide. All-round double of 3,000 runs and 100 wickets. Only the second player in T20Is after Malaysia's Virendip Singh. And the Raza I'm talking about. 14 done. They're the Castle Corner chaps and chapettes. 105 for 2. and his drinks. Righto, whilst they have a drink, how about we enjoy a magic moment?
It's in the air, it's India who win the T20 World Cup after 17 years. The drought is over. They all go to ground. They worked extremely hard for this, unbeaten in this tournament.
.176 for 7. Oh. And I think of that actually, I think of that drinks break.
Oh, you mean the stoppage of play because of Rishabh's injury? But I'll tell you what, that moment gives me goosebumps. I've been there, know what that feels like. But to see that team do it after so long and after having gone through everything that they did as a unit from the previous World Cup and the pressures that come along with Indian cricket, was truly an emotional moment for most people who play cricket in India.
Yeah, look what's happened in that phase. Middle phase of the game. Teams are generally trying to take it on after a good start, try and make sure that somebody's in and you can accelerate even further. Bennett has been that constant. Got a bit more flow, 3 sixes for him. A 6 also for Sikandar Raza, who hasn't quite got going actually tonight. Half century. The young man, Ryan Bennett, whose career started brilliantly. Some early success and very quickly has become an important part of this Zimbabwe side. And still only young. Yeah, 105 for 2 into the accelerate phase, and when you think of the way it's gone phase to phase, illustrating just what a powerhouse India are. Nice shot. Take some stopping. Big size 13. Arshdeep Singh does the job.
Good see from Arshdeep Singh. Nifty footwork. Fans coming in all shapes and sizes and colors.
That's dedication. That is dedication for your whole attire. Got a hold of that. Banged out the park by Brian Bennett.
He's putting up a masterclass here, Brian Bennett. Again, great positions. Standing deep in this crease. Love how he watches the ball right to the end, to the point of connection.
These two are quite similar in the way that they get deep in their crease, they pull their front leg back, prop up on the hip, looking for that length.
He hits it hard once again, this time dead straight and along the ground. And 4 more. Looking to fill his boots here.
Just contrasting styles around how to create power. Similar in terms of loading that back hip up, being able to get it down the ground. I saw the Castle Corner pommet. There they are there. They were only due to stay in Sri Lanka because they didn't have the funding to be able to get to India, and they were desperately searching for some sponsors. So it seems like someone's got on board to get them over here.
Yep, they did. They went back home and then got a sponsor and then have come back in time to watch a couple of games, and they'll be ecstatic. And yeah, thank you to the sponsors. They bring color to proceedings. Off the edge. Away for 4 more. He'll say you need some luck in this game.
Well, yeah, this time coming inside the line, trying to hit the ball outside over covers. And getting another boundary. He's looking really good, is Bennett.
That'll be wide. Yep, put pressure on a bowler and you'll get some deliveries to put away. 50 partnership up and it's off 33 balls. There's the test on the day in the arena. What's required in the game. Can you hit it out the ground? Can you play at the pace necessary? Being asked of the whole team here in game 1 over at Wankhede and also here. And the learning that's going on of what's wanted and what's needed is happening in real time. So tough that way around. Let's look at what he's done today. The arc of the bat to the leg side, that swing. Managed to get those 6s, 4 of them. Oh, he's done well to hit it. You should leave it. You can't hit it and get a wide. Oh, 122 for 2. Did it land off the pitch? I thought it landed on the square, on the cut stuff. Oh, there you go. It landed off it. So it is a no ball.
He's following a batter and then there's following a batter. Have a look at this back. They rolled that red soil pitch to the side. Have a look. He's gone and he's gone and he's followed him.
I love how he hits it though. No ball, free hit. That'll be wide. Got to bowl that again. That's hilarious. Oh.
Just a reminder on the laws of that. It has to land on the cut strip. If not, it is a no ball. We'll get another free hit. 72. Still 5 overs to go. There's a few milestones that could be at play here.
That's a dot. Oh dear. Thought about it. Oh, Kits, you took ages there. Oh, you're spewing if you're the bowler, especially if you're having a hard time already. Creeps across a little bit. Oh,
that is
come
rough.
on, ref.
That is rough.
Nothing worse than leaving a free hit.
Bailed him out, didn't he? There you go. Strikes that. Strikes it beautifully. 6 at a finish. 1-3-1 for 2. Yeah, look at his half century. Struggled to get it away in the power play against the Pacers, but stuck it out as he has done through the course of the tournament actually. Showed good fight and then he's found his range and is now up to 78 from 48 balls. Really well played.
So Chakravarti. That's another 6. So a flurry of 6s here. This time it's Sikandar Raza. So going down, playing a few shots. Then at 78, Raza 25, partnership 65.
The second 6 is hit of Varun Chakravarti here. Taking the top of the bounce. easy shot maybe. Good batting from Sikandar Raza. See, that's one of his strengths. Hitting on the leg side towards mid-wicket and long on. He's managed to do it twice now.
He's a good cricketer, good competitor. Bennett too has played some really good shots. Started with a couple against Bumrah, then against spin as well.
India, on the other hand, Ravi Bhai, I feel has just removed the foot of the gas a little bit. They know they're obviously in pole position to control this game. They were going quite nicely. That's Brian Bennett for you. 258 runs in this comp so far. Third highest run getter. Markram was brilliant in the morning against West Indies. Unbeaten, taking his team home quite comfortably. Bennett did that twice in Colombo. Looks like a good find for Zimbabwe. Somebody who is able to understand part of all three formats. Young man, bowled a bit of off spin today, but definitely his stronger suit batting, and he's done really nicely. This is a good bowling attack that he's up against. He gave him a lot of confidence.
It's in the gap. Will beat the fielder at long off. Zimbabwe going down here, playing a few shots. The required rate is over 27.
DK and Ravi, I just wonder also, talking about confidence, how this match and the last for Varun Chakravarti, it's almost like there's just that little question mark in such a short area in India's bowling attack. And he's just been opened up a little bit in the last few matches. It's the end of the 16th, 143 for 2.
Good work from Surya, and even better work from Varun, coming back to the stumps, picking it up on the bounce comfortably in Raza. But good play overall.
So Arshdeep Singh, 24 balls remaining, still over 100 runs to get.
One box that was ticked today for India was Abhishek Sharma, which I think is such a critical part of this game. As India's first 5-6 overs has been crushed out of the park today, something that they will definitely, should they get through into those semis, take into that with great confidence. But this question mark over Varun Chakravarti it's just opened that door, the way that opposition players have targeted him. You would have said that they would have actually thought, right, like Bumrah, we're not really interested in being too attacking against him, but they've turned the tables on that discussion.
That's in the air. This should be taken. Yes. Abhishek making no mistake. Raza, the man dismissed, looking for the big hit.
Arshdeep Singh is a wicket taker. Yet again, the knuckle ball coming to good effect. Simple catch to Abhishek Sharma. They had a few run-ins today in the field, but this one's got to make him feel good. Had a good day with the bat, and now capped it off with a nice one on the field as well. Zimbabwe lose their third wicket. Skipper Sikandar Raza goes for 31, 144.
Ryan Burl is the new man out there. Arshdeep Singh now with that wicket is the joint highest wicket taker with Jasprit Bumrah for India in T20 World Cups. Both have 33.
Good first ball. And second, the Raza trying to flat bat it over long on. Just couldn't clear. He's been a warrior for Zimbabwe. He obviously had an injury scare, but still got out there, did his bit on the field, and with the bat as well, played a nice little innings. Abhishek, on the other hand, love, just like what Haydos said, the fact that he found some runs.
Might be just sliding down. Arshdeep is very confident.
Did you notice something there, Roy? It hit the pad. Arshdeep didn't appeal, he just put his hands up. No appealing. I didn't think he wanted to waste any of his energy whatsoever. Just put his hands up and asked. And they've gone up, interestingly. Surya, last moment deciding, let's call for the DRS. And Richard Kettleborough says, okay, let's go up.
We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Objective feet's fair. Let's go. I'm looking at the split screen. Running through. The bat comes across. We'll just go to Ultras just to confirm if there's no bat involved. Here we go. Flat line. Yep, through the pad. There's no bat involved. You can go to ball track when available. Just waiting on ball tracking. Original decision is not out. Pitching in line, impacting line, wickets hitting. We get Richard back on screen. I recommend you change your decision to out. You're on screen.
The finger's gone up. Says hitting. So Arshdeep Singh very quietly on the top of his bowling run-up puts his hands up and looks towards the captain and the keeper. So a fine innings. In fact, Burl is the man dismissed without troubling the scorers. Sanju Samson has a quiet chuckle. Fourth wicket goes down. It's 144 for 4. Tony Munyonga comes out to the middle. Round the wicket, says Arshdeep Singh. Oh, that's edged past the keeper into the fence.
Coming around the wicket, Arshdeep just angling into the right-hand batter here. You can see just bowls that straighter delivery, just takes the trajectory straight onto the edge of the bat.
The rhythm's good at last ball at 140 clicks. He's a good operator. He's come along so nicely ever since he made his debut. Always willing to learn, try different things. Good reader of situations and batsmen. That's swung away. That'll get into the fence. One bounce. The 17 gone. 150 comes up. It's 152 for 4. Earlier today, Dinesh Karthik came out with the ICC World Cup trophy. Home ground for DK, and a proud moment, I would imagine. In front of his home crowd, played all his cricket here. And special claps from some of the Indian players as well. Good feeling, DK?
Yes, it was, until Mohammad Siraj came in the frame. It's good to see Hardik Pandya straight away going to his Yorkers. That's one trick that, looking back at the previous game towards the back end when he was bowling to Tristan Stubbs, he didn't back his Yorker as much as he would have liked. His slower ones were being met with, and a Yorker was a good option. So it's nice to see him thinking, okay, let me try the Yorker first up.
Yes, will be handy, especially if he's bowling at the death. He's got to be able to mix it up. He's had a good match so far. Normally when he gets runs, he bowls well. That's good. It's a good opportunity to try it as well in this situation. Get some confidence going with that Yorker. Next game coming up, a big one against the West Indies. This is the last wicket to go.
A muffled appeal at best, but confirmation there from Ashdeep. So what's the problem, fellas? Surely the wicketkeeper, you could go up for me. But live, with respect to the situation, live it just looked like it was sliding from over the wicket, that angle that he creates.
Oh, that's chipped in the air over Bumrah and into the boundary.
Ryan Bennett is having a good day, and when things happen on your day, this keeps flowing. Hardik watched him, went outside the off stump, just got some bat on it. Bumrah picked it up a bit late. Probably a touch too far as well. Another boundary to Bennett. He's closing in on what can be a very, very good innings here. We've seen how consistent he was in Colombo, but what he's done well today is off the back foot he's able to play so much more powerfully. He's not hit a six so far in the tournament, but today he's managed 5. Yeah, 5 sixes, and a few of them came off the back foot. You can see how deep he gets into his crease, gives himself a little bit more extra time, and his impact points so much further than normal batters would. In good batting, he'll take home a lot of confidence after this innings. Solid over so far from Hardik Pandya. He'd be proud of that. He's tried 5 Yorkers. That's a close one, but no, just missing the stumps. He's nailed 5 Yorkers here, and India will need that as they go further in this tournament. The Yorkers are going to be of very good use, because in case they are bowling second, and Dew will come into play. Here we have another look at the run out. Bennett probably just making it there.
So a good over this from Hardik Pandya. 18 gone, 161 for 4. Still Ashdeep, 2 for 21, good figures.
Do you think he's going for his 100 here? He's got 7 fours in his 85 so far. Do you think he's been thinking about it? He's just got 11 balls.
I think so. I do. I've never made a T20 100, so I'm telling you right now, if I was on 85, I'd be looking for it. It's an amazing result. You know, when you think of the number of balls that you have as an opener.
He's so good at that. So good at that, Arshdeep Singh. Yes, goes about his job in a very professional manner. Very good skill sets. And execution on that occasion, perfect. Right on the money. Round the wicket. Hook to the face. Fifth wicket goes down, 1624. Shinga Musekiwa comes out to the middle. Here's Arshdeep. Oh, another good Yorker.
Arshdeep Singh with his wide slingy action going around the wicket. Always hard for a right-hander to line that up. He's targeting the stumps quite nicely. Ravi bhai, there's been a few in this World Cup who've had a tough time with the bat, and I'm sure there are a few who'd have had a tough time with the ball. But Musekiwa, poor guy, has had a tough time on the field. He dropped a couple of chances the other day, and even today, he'd be thinking fielding is probably the toughest part of playing this sport.
That's why when he took that catch towards the back end of the innings, it would have been a huge, huge relief. They've gone upstairs.
We have a player review for caught behind. Original decision is not out. I've checked the feet for you. I'm just looking at the split screen. Running through, there's a clear gap on the left. We'll go back to Richard on field. Richard, there's no bat involved. You stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen.
That's very good from Chris Gaffney. He's got that done really quick. It shows he has confidence in the system, saw the gap between the bat and the ball, didn't wait too long, didn't ask for. Good angles created.
Coming up tomorrow, it's England who are having a good run at the moment, taking on New Zealand, who won a terrific contest against Sri Lanka. Last ball of his spell, 3 for 23 at the moment. Once again, excellent bowling from Arshdeep Singh. He finishes with 3 for 24. It's 164 for 5, 6 balls remaining. New Zealand, 7 p.m. local time tomorrow from Colombo. England already in the semi-finals. Shivam Dube bowling the final over.
You asked me last over whether Bennett was going for 100. Well, he's got to hurry up. He just lost strike at that critical time when he had 12 balls and he just couldn't get on strike. And he's had a wonderful tournament. That's the thing. Third highest run scorer in the T20 World Cup. That's something that you can take back to your country and go, I'm extremely proud of that. No ball.
No ball signaled, which means it's a free hit. Trying something different, trying the slower one. Rolling his fingers over.
There you go, second highest now, 267. Markram is on just next level batting. Hetmeyer we saw the other night as well. Absolutely on fire at Wankhede Stadium. Ishan Kishan as well. Good sweet time of the ball. So he's right up there amongst the world's best here at this tournament. He can be very proud of himself.
He's really got to work on his bowling. He's bowled 5 no balls in this tournament. He has an important role to play in this team. And his overs could become crucial in important games. That's well struck. That'll go over the side screen.
You're absolutely spot on, Ravi. These teams, as you get now into the semi-finals, are going to target those people that are going to be 20+ runs and over. And that's the margins in this game. It's often 5-10 runs. It's not, as we've seen in some of the matches, 100-run margins. No chance. When the heat comes on, the margins get lesser. So you're dead set right. Shivam Dube's got to work on this element here for India.
Oh, that's a good grab from Sanju Samson. Outside edge, goes flying across and takes it with one hand.
Slower one yet again. The back of the hand, sticking in the pitch a bit. Sanju Samson has got lovely hands. Made that look rather simple. Must have had a little bit of time because it was slow one, but still got the dive in time. Hands out. Most importantly, had control of the ball at all times. Sakiva goes for 7. Zimbabwe 173.
So Brad Evans.
You can see Dube is making a conscious effort to bowl those back of the hand slow ones. We saw Hardik in the previous over try only Yorkers. Dubé's turn, and he focused a lot on the slow ones. This one successful.
Well, Ngidi earlier today, he was magnificent. He's bowling those slower balls, which is giving South Africa a huge edge. Red hot favourites, in my opinion, South Africa at this stage. They're batting beautifully. They've got their bowling lineups under control. Goes for it and gets it. It's a magnificent strike for Bennett that takes him into the 90s.
Another 6 for Bennett. For all the 6s he's missed out in the league stages, he's making it up for it. He's making it up tonight.
Yeah, he's at 6 today. Last ball of the game. Goes again and finds the gap, and a boundary to end the game. So India comfortable winners here by 72, and they've restricted Zimbabwe to 184 for 6. It all boils down now to their final game in the Super 8. And that's when they take on the West Indies. That's on the 1st of March in Calcutta. But otherwise, I thought Arshdeep Singh was very good today. Abhishek amongst the runs, that augurs well. South Africa have already qualified for the semi-final, and with the win earlier today, and with this win from India, South Africa go through.
Yeah, it was a real sole hand from Bennett, some contributions from Raza as well, Ramani, but it was a very, very comfortable win for India today.
Surya will be happy with the way things have gone. I think Pandya had a good game as well, bat and bowled well. Arshdeep, like I mentioned, got some wickets. And from the batting point of view, after that off game against South Africa, they came good today. All the batters in the top 6 striking at over 150. Chipping in with some useful scores. Most importantly, this man looked far more fluent today in his innings, getting a half century. Sanju Samson too made good the opportunity, started off well, kept well. Some comfortable winners in the Super 8 game. The Indians in Chennai got a big score of 250.